Okay, while we wait for the others to join us, I'm just gonna talk about Talk and Talk as always. So, good evening again, everyone. I'm Luigi. I'm here with Cristiane, Isabella, Iago, and Andrea for our English immersion here on Talk and Talk. Um, we are a platform where we can practice different languages like we are doing right now, speaking in English, just talking about different subjects. But of course, we won't correct each other. We are here to practice, make mistakes, talk about different subjects, and that's it. Hello, Chris. Good evening.
Good evening.
I just didn't hear you. Okay, so I'm gonna ask Iago to start the introductions, please.
Okay, hello everyone, good evening. My name is Iago. I am 29. I live in Ceará, in a small town called Apuiarés. I work as an instructional designer and I love to read in my free time. Love listening to music, podcasts. I like going to the gym. And yeah, that's it about me.
Nice. Are you watching The Studio, the new TV show from Apple TV?
What is the name?
The Studio.
I don't think so. It's similar to one on HBO, I guess.
I don't know, but I was like watching this morning and it's something that you're probably gonna love, I think. I just thought about you. It's it's
Mm,
like Hollywood studio TV show. Guys, it's so random. There's like so many famous actors in this TV show, like Seth Rogen, Charlize Theron, Discourses itself. So himself actually. So guys.
I think I'm gonna watch. Reading the synopsis, I guess it reminds me the franchise from HBO Max.
Never heard of.
That it's like they are producing a movie, a superhero movie, and it's really crazy. It's nice
Okay,
too.
kinda. It's just literally like
It's
a
like
studio.
backstage of
Yes,
making TV shows.
yes. But there's like a famous actor in every episode, and it's like crazy, guys. It's very good. Like you guys must watch the studio on Apple TV.
I will look it for it.
Okay, Andrea, please go ahead.
Okay, good evening, guys. My name is Andrea. I am 47 years old. I know that I looks like a 30-year-old girl. Just kidding. I am married. I don't have kids. I don't have pets as well. I work as an administrative assistant in a Japanese restaurant. I just arrived at home, so quickly to attend this immersion. Louis, is so difficult for me to be here. Like 6 p.m., but I am trying, and thank God I am here. What else? I like listening to music a lot. I can't live without listening to music. I like also going a concert. The last one that I attending was System of a Down, was crazy, insane, but was really good. So this is a little about me.
Nice, nice.
I
I heard
couldn't imagine because just sorry, Luis, but
Go
Andrea, a few
ahead.
weeks ago she was like, "Oh, I was to the Gilberto Gil concert," and now she was in a System of a Down
I said
concert.
it before. I said she has so many
Yes.
layers.
Yes, to be honest, I love Gilberto Gil, but I am more into a rock and roll. But Gilberto Gil, it's amazing, We have
Yes.
a lot of great singers here, so for me, he's one of them.
When you went to the show, did they sing Abracadabra from Lady Gaga? Because I saw like a video on TikTok. They're singing like abracadabra
No,
just
no,
by improvising.
no. I think
You
he
didn't have the
sing.
privilege.
Oh my gosh, one song from George Michael. I don't remember the name, but until the end of the immersion, I will remember, guys.
Nice, nice. Thanks, Andrea. And it's hard for me to attend your immersions because it's so late for me. Like I never participate, but
Yeah,
I like to watch, on YouTube after.
nice.
Okay, Chris, please go ahead.
Can you read me now? Hear me now?
Yes, yes.
Okay, sorry about my mix. Sometimes it's like vida própria. I'm Cris, I live in Manaus, Amazonas. I'm a software developer. My free time I like watch movies, series, participate some technology events. I think that's it.
Nice, nice. Thanks. Isabella, please.
Hello. So I'm 20 years. I live here in São Paulo, in Butantã. In my free time, I like to go to new restaurants, eat a hamburger. Actually, last Saturday I went to Zedeli, and this is my recommendation for everyone. If you come to São Paulo, you need to go and eat their hamburgers. It's amazing. I like, and I need to go to the gym, and I do poly dance classes too since 5 years ago. I'm studying public relations in the university, and I'm the third year. I want to finalize the college as soon as possible because I'm so tired for taking the class in the evening, but it's necessary.
We are here cheering for you to
Thank you.
end your degree. It's curious because I've lived in Bhutantan and now I live near Zedeli, and I agree that it's great. It's a great restaurant.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, guys. I think I know all of you. I'm Luisi. I'm 28. I live in São Paulo too with my girlfriend, and I work with technology. I'm a technology student as well. And yes, love to run. Love coffee too, but I try to reduce my coffee levels for every single day. So, okay, let's go. Let's start with the questions. Are you guys like confident? I know that Andrea is, like, I'm sure that she is, but I want to hear from all of you. Let's start with Andrea. Go ahead.
No, I pretend so well, but I am not so confident. But of course, Talk and Talk has been helping me in this way because I remember when I started here, I was so afraid to make mistakes, to speak in English, to expose myself, and nowadays I continue to have this problem, but I can deal with it. So I think this is the most important. So I think I am now I can say I am more confident than in the past, but I need to improve a lot as well.
Yes, it's always good to improve this soft skill. I don't know, this
Yeah.
feature of us. Yes, okay. And you, Isabella, what do you think?
I think depends of the context because sometimes I feel really confident with the things that I really know what I'm doing, but sometimes not so much. Like you talking English, it's not my confidence in a high level, but I'm trying to be confident in this part too because when you feel confident, the things go better, even you are not so good. So I think it's really important.
Yes, I agree that it depends on the mindset, maybe, I don't know, the intention that we put on things. Nice. Iago.
I think that for me, it depends on the day or what I'm doing, how I'm feeling. I think that most of the time I am confident. I used to be really um, with too much doubt, about the things that I do, I don't know what I can say about something, but I think that I am improving a little more. But it's not every time that I feel comfortable. Um, and something that I try to do is not to think about being uncomfortable. I always try to to think on the positive way, I guess. I think that I'm trying to change it because every time that I was feeling uncomfortable or without confidence, my mind was going like downhill, with really negative thoughts about that specific situation that I need to deal with it. So now I am like, oh, okay, I can do this. This is not a monster. This is not a real thing. Something that I always try to think, oh, this is not exactly a real thing that I am doing, that I am trying to do. This is something that people invented. So why am I so scared of doing it, So and yes, and I feel really inspired with this Rihanna video that I will put the link here. That she's being interviewed, and the journalist is like, "Oh, what do you do when you don't feel confident?" And she's just like, "I pretend." And yeah, I think that's the key. Pretend that you're doing amazing.
Then you keep pretending till you convince yourself, and the others.
Yeah, no, but the thing with confidence, I think that it's only a thing sometimes that exists in our mind because we usually are very negative on ourselves, and people outside, they really don't see what we see because we are very negative on ourselves. So I don't know. I think that when I feel comfortable with something, probably someone doesn't think that I feel uncomfortable or without confidence doing that.
Yes. It's not always on your face what you're feeling. I try to remember this too. I like tomorrow I have like a big presentation at work, like a very important one with managers and directors, and I'm terrified of, I don't know, speaking out loud in front of them, like they're so important. And I'm just me. And something that I was thinking today, I was like rehearsing my speech, my pitch for them. And I was just thinking, like, they can't even notice that I don't know what I'm talking about. Like, they're like, I am just like a part, a half an hour of their day, and they don't like pay attention that much on things that we just explained today. It's just the results that they care about. But I'm so afraid of committing mistakes in front of important people. That's so different when we are between friends. Like here, for example, it changes. So I'm very comfortable in different situations, but in that specific one, I'm always nervous. Like talking to my boss, like, why? He's so cool, he's so fun. Why am that afraid of showing my, I don't know, I get so insecure. And I don't even know what I am afraid of. That's
I
terrible. I don't know, guys.
saw I saw a video, I think yesterday, and it talks something like you need to think that in that room you are the person that most know the content that you are presenting.
Yes,
So you are the most who know everything. So you need to be confident because of this.
yes, yes. In this specific one, I am explaining something to them that they don't know. So yes, you're right. Okay, I try to remind this tomorrow at 9 a.m.
Put a note and think and start to reading until the
Yes,
presentation.
exactly. And you, Chris, what do you think?
I think I'm a confident person, but I totally agree with you all about it depends the day, depends the situation too. And be confident sometimes is hard and difficult. The pressures and the judgments of people around me, and the feeling, oh my God, my stomach like crazy, and my hands really frozen. Oh my gosh, it's really hard. But when I propose to myself to I don't know enfrentar the fears, I go to the end, but it's really hard. It's not easy. Sometimes I remember I how can I say I think so. I think so. Some opportunity for my fears don't like these precious. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, when I'm a teenager, something like this. Nowadays, I'm like Iago said, people don't care about your feelings. You're afraid. You care about something. No, some just go.
Yes, just face your fears, but it's so difficult. There's no recipe for it. It's just like the
Yeah.
biggest challenge. Nice. Guys, of the point of views, let's go to the second one. Can you read it for us, Andrea, please? Number two.
Yes. When was the last time you felt really confident? What were you doing? Oh my gosh. I think I can say that my last travel abroad was in October last year. I went to Liverpool to do a exchange program for 2 weeks. And I can say that I felt really confident because I don't know, was something that I planned a lot of time, you know. Of course, I was afraid, but at the same time, I put in my mind, you can do it, you know, you will do great. So just let's go, you know, try to be, I don't know, try to do the best you can and forget everything. Of course, tried to did it, and I think I did great because the last um, moment that I arrived there was so difficult to understand the British accent. But after 2, 3 days, it's okay, you know. But I could handle well my fears, my emotions. So I think was the last time that I felt, oh my gosh, I am really confident. I am proud of myself because I faced this, you know. It's really nice.
Nice, congrats. Like, did you feel that you know English? You know, I can
Yeah,
understand it. I
to
was
be
not
honest,
faking it.
I felt like, oh my gosh, I am studying English for a long time and this is it that I need to do. It's so difficult, you know. I need to I need to keep studying for the rest of my life because I need to improve a lot. It was my first feeling, guys. I need to be honest.
No, but we can blame the accent, the British accent, you know,
Yeah,
because it's
yeah.
very different. Nice, congrats. Isabella, please.
I have a nice thing to share with this because it was last week when I received a promotion. So I was an interner and then I need to pass in a lot of interviews to be an analyst for a region, not only Brazil, but Chile and Argentina too. This is a lot for me because as an interner, and then I have a lot of responsibilities now, only with 20 years and in the university yet. So it was my biggest moment, and I'm so happy and anxious to start this job because it's only in the Monday, next Monday.
Nice. This is a huge one. Like you're 20. This
Yes.
is so good. Like, congrats. You're gonna see that this is just because you probably deserve it, and that's it. You're like capable. If you were promoted, it's because you deserve it. That's it. I'm an intern nowadays, and I hope this happens with me in the future. I'm just
Good
like
luck.
focusing. Nice. Thanks. Chris, go ahead.
Okay. Nowadays, I'm shown to my fears about to talk with people. Stay here and talk. It's to me. It's in front of my fears, but I feel comfortable to talk. But when I take a presentation with a technology community or some I don't know speech. Oh my gosh, it's to me it's a torture. I'm terrified. But I front off my fears and I will go to the end because I need to do this because if I pass this, I I will grow in my mind and, and something like this. But I remember this in last month I participated technology events in the community technology, and I needed to speak and to me it's great.
Nice, guys, you're doing great. All of us. You nailed it, Chris. Congrats too. Like, we need to face it, of course. We need to have courage because this is something that just us that we can do for ourselves. I don't know if I make myself clear, but this is something that I always see on the internet. Like, there's just me, and that's it. There's no one that can help me in this kind of thing. It's just my challenge. And when you're going to celebrate, you're going to celebrate your achievements, and that's the best part. Yago, finally.
I think that I would say that my last job interview, which I passed, it's almost 3 months that I am at this new company for me. So, but the interview with the manager and coordinator was really fine for me. I wasn't feeling nervous. I think that I was more nervous with the HR interview, but with the manager, it was really fine, and I was really confident that I was able to show myself and my abilities to match the job, the and it was really nice, and I passed, and that's it. I really I don't know on a specific time. I think that I would say that, but I think that every day that I come home after the gym, I feel really confident. I feel that I can battle everyone and everything with because of the endorphins. So that's a moment that I feel really confident. Okay, this is will be my day.
Yes, I was gonna say something like this, and I was thinking about like a work one because all of you guys were talking about English and work, and I was just like, oh, when I go to the gym, I feel really comfortable, really confident. And did you celebrate your new job?
Yes, I remember that in the day that I started, we ordered some burgers, I think. I really don't know, but I think that we ordered something to eat probably.
Nice, nice. I love
And in
the
my first
celebration.
one-on-one with my coordinator, my husband just did a cake for like uh, afternoon coffee. It was a coincidence that he made this cake on the same afternoon that that I had my first one-on-one. but it was really nice because I was really happy with the feedback
And the cake.
and the cake, of course.
Guys, let me see. I did an interview in English, part in English, and I felt really confident, I think. I said like probably something wrong because I was so nervous, but now I just reflecting, I can see that I am confident about this right now. And every time that I run fast or swim fast, I feel super confident. I don't know, it hits different when you run like super fast. It could be for like 10 seconds, but it's just the greatest sensation for people who like to run, I don't know, or to swim. But I love fast training, like fartlek. I feel different. I don't know. This is my favorite thing to do when I want to feel confident because there's the endorphin rush, of course, and there's the feeling that you feel strong and powerful. And I always use a guide run from Nike Run Training, and there's a coach named Coach Bennett. He's always calling me superstar, and I feel like a superstar. So I consider myself a superstar when I'm running. And that's it. Okay. Next one is more about, I guess, behavior. I think this is a good one. Chris, could you read it for us? Number 3.
Okay. How do you feel confident shows up in the way people talk or act? Like, I don't know, like a speech, a quote, something like this.
Yes.
Yes. I feel the word is like a preciso, more aggressive, something I will do it, and no one stop me, something like this. I remember the expression, the music, Eyes of Tiger, the Rock Balboa, something like this.
That's the one that I listen to when I'm running. This is the exact one.
It's great.
Like, I'm not kidding. This is the one. Nice. I think I agree with you. Yes, it's on a speech. And you, Andrea, what do you think? Do you agree?
Yes, I think our body language can say a lot of things, even though you are afraid. I really like to pretend to be confident sometimes because we are not confident all the time, We will face some difficulties that, oh my gosh, I need to handle that. But I believe that pretend, as Iago said in the other question, it's really good. And I try to do it because your mindset accept what you are informed for them. I am good on it. I am good on it. I can do it. So it's all about the mindset as well. So I believe that the body language can show that the people are confident, and the way that you speak as well. You need to speak clearly. I don't know, like your head like that, not to be oh metida. I don't know how to say that, an arrogant person, but you need to show that you know what you are doing, what you are saying. So I think all the body language and the way that you speak can improve it.
Yes, totally. And we can see this on TED Talkers, like they're so confident talking on a stage. This is very particular for me. Like I'm always
Yes.
watching Paola Caroselo's one because I think that she's the most confident woman on earth. So her TED Talk, it's the one that I learned a lot about body language and that stuff. Nice. Isabella, do you agree? What do you think?
One thing I want to add this is to make eye contact. So if you are talking with someone, if you stay looking para baixo, I forgot, sorry. But and you need to look to the person and try not to make so much your hands or need to talk it calm. One thing it is these people who talk really good, it is because they do like training, speech training, media training. I have a teacher that he do this with a lot of important people and important political people too. And he explained to us it is amazing the difference in the first media training and in the last one. They have a lot of deep tips to improve yourself in a stage or even in a simple and regular speech.
Nice, nice. Especially for camera, I think how to behave and how to show or do not show your emotions. I agree. This is like a good aspect on this. I'm very afraid of speaking in public. This is the most, I don't know, difficult for me. I don't know how they do it. Like to make eye contact with public, and I have a degree in theater, so I did not learn how to do it this on a theater college. It's very difficult, very, very difficult. Yeah, go ahead.
I agree with everyone. I think the confidence shows in the way that we talk and act because I don't know if you're talking and your voice is shaking or something like that. We all can see that you are nervous, or if you don't know what to do with your hands, it's messy and you don't know how to. I think that most of the times we don't know what to do with our hands, but I think that if you don't know how to associate the gesture to what you're saying, it can be really confusing to other people. And but yeah, I think the confidence is something that we can see. It's almost like something that I don't know. Sometimes for me, when I see a person that is really confident, sometimes I feel that it's something that I can touch. I don't know the feeling of seeing someone that is really confident talking in public or whatever. But it's like something that you can clearly see what they are doing, how they are speaking, and you immediately think, "Oh, I think that I cannot be like that." But it's like Isabella said, it's something that we can practice and we can train. I was actually doing a communication course, like doing the content in my work, and it's really nice because when we think about communication, there are a lot of layers that we don't think about it, and it's really different when we can see the full picture on how we can develop our this side out of ourselves, because that's something that we can develop.
I
And
checked all the boxes that you
we
said
can pay
about nervous.
someone,
Sorry, go
we
ahead.
can pay someone to teach us.
Yes, yes, yes. This is the best, the best strategy, I think. Like a professional to teach us. But I check all the boxes that you said before, like looking down, how I do with what I do with my hands. I'm always like this, like thinking, I don't know, looking to the wall. This is my, I don't know, meu jeitinho. Okay, I think I didn't answer this one, but I think that we discussed it. I think that it's a mix, like there's not a recipe, but it's a mix. When I think about a confident person, I'm always thinking that the way that they speak, like not fancy vocabulary or difficult vocabulary, but just, I don't know, the flow of the dialogue. Maybe it's just something more natural. And yes, maybe when you full understand what you are saying and your history that you are telling, maybe like Isabella said in the beginning of the conversation, it helps maybe. Okay, let's go. I think it's number 4. Isabella, can you read it for us? The fourth one?
Yeah. do you think confidence is something you were born with or something you can build? I think you need to build this because we don't born knowing a lot of things, and this is one of them. And I truly believe if you have a support family and you, even when you are a kid, you have this support emotional behind you, you grow with more confidence. But it is something that you can learn as an adult. Like if you focus using therapist or really trying to improve, you can really develop this opportunity in your life.
Yes, at therapy, I think it's the best way because you can understand what makes you insecure. Maybe try to understand the root of the problem, why, what is keeping you from being confident. Maybe. Yes, agree. Andrea, what do you think?
Yes, I think it's an interesting question because I believe that some people tend to born with, I don't know, to be more confident, but I do believe that you can build it because in my case, for example, I've been improving a lot my confidence. Um, I remember when I was a teenager, I couldn't do anything alone. For me it was so difficult, and I am an only child, so it was so difficult in the past because if I needed to go to the cinema, I need someone to go with me. If I needed to go, I don't know, to school, I needed to go with someone. I couldn't do the things by myself, because I felt, oh my gosh, it's so difficult. uh Probably I will not be able to do that. But when we start getting older, we understand that it's possible. And it's really good when we realize that. For me, it's like a freedom that I have now because I do everything alone when it's possible. And I like, sometimes I prefer, for example, going a concerts. It's other thing, guys. Your mind will be like that. Boof, you know. My first trip abroad, I was alone. So since then, I am trying to improve as much as I can. And of course, I am building it. I didn't grow up with that, but I believe that some people, it's easier to be more confident. Maybe because the Isabella said about the background, people, the family are supporting her, this kind of things can help. But when you don't have it, you need to do yourself, you need to to do your jumps. I don't know how to say that. So that's it. Sorry,
Do
guys.
your jumps, I love it. It's another 500. Okay, perfect. Chris, go ahead. I was distracted.
Great, great one. I will write this phrase. Another one, moment to inspire with Andrea. So, I agree what Andrea said about some persons. I see it's too easy, more talk in public, more confident. I think, oh my God, this person born with this in me. I wanted to, but to me it's very difficult. So I talk for myself, to me is a build, developing. It's not it's to me as a process, but the sensation, the feeling is some people are born with this. It's really nice too. People nice, born with a purpose. I think so. I think so.
Yes, I think there are some people that we can think that they're born with this confidence, like I don't know, many artists. For me, I think that sometimes when we are like kids, we used to be more confident, like because we didn't have that many filters that we have right now, and we didn't used to worry about the things that we worry right now. Of course, it's a different life, but I remember that I was a teenage theater kid. Like I was so free of myself. Like when you don't have all the teeth, but you feel so beautiful, and you like to color your hair, and you like to, I don't know, to talk with people, to make new friends. And sometimes I like to remember that I used to be this kind of person years ago. And I don't have to worry that much about things and about what people think about us in many, I don't know, areas of our lives, especially here in with language learning, because all of us have like different perspectives, circumstances, and many things that we can think about it. But I try to remember like every single day the kid that I was, because it was super fun and I was so free of myself. And it was the theater that made me to study theater at college, because it was this passion about, I don't know, being just crazy, like a crazy person, and that's okay. That's okay. That's possible when it's allowed. Nice, guys. Yeah, go ahead. Always forgot about you.
I think that it's a mix of things. I think that for some people it can be easy to be confident. I think that it's always related to our belief system, how our mind works with ourselves and our perception of ourselves. I think that the confidence is on that belief system that we have. And I think that a lot of things are involved. I agree with Isabella, for example, that if you have a, a nice, supporting family that don't judge you, I guess, or don't shame you of something that you do wrong. I don't know. I think that it can be easy, for example, to be confident and to make mistakes. That I think there are two things that walk aside, like being confident and not being afraid of making mistakes. Um, but I think that it's something that we can build. Of course, when we grow up, it can be harder to build this self-confidence because the our confidence show off in a lot of different areas. Because I don't know, you can be really confident talking in public, but you don't feel comfortable with your body. I don't know. That's something that you feel unconfident. So that's a lot of levels, and that's what I think the therapy works to understand what is the main thing that is your confidence, and how you can build from that. But yeah, I think that it can be a little bit harder when we are grown ups, but it's still something that we can build.
I think it's very important what you said right now, because it's by identifying these little things that make us confident that we can work on. It could be hobbies, going to the gym, I don't know, drinking more water or something that really can help us and improve this. Nice. Okay, I have favorite question, um, one that I really want all of us to answer. It's number 6. When you look in the mirror, what's one thing you like about yourself that makes you feel confident? This is, I think that it could be the last one for us. Andrea, what do you think? Do you have something in mind that you can say?
Oh my gosh, I don't have anything in mind. Let me see. When you look
No,
in
I
the
have a
mirror,
list for you.
what's something you like about yourself that makes you feel confident? Guys, it's so difficult, Louise. Oh my gosh. I
It's
can't.
not all about appearance, about
Uh-huh.
looks. but it's about you.
Let me see. Now I think it can be better to think about. Maybe I think I am really talking about my personality. I think I am really not confident, but I am determined, you know. So it's something that makes me feel proud of myself because when I put something in my mind, I will do everything. Not, of course, I will not pass through the other people's shoulders to achieve what I want, you know. I do everything in my way, but I focus on what I need to do, you know. So maybe I can say that when I look at the mirror and I see Andrea determined to achieve something, so it makes me feel proud of myself. Thank you for your help.
Nice, nice. Love this one. I hope that you remember after this immersion that you love this specific thing about yourself. Isabella, go ahead.
I will talk more about appearance because when I'm not so blonde, for me, my confidence will really is not high because I don't know. My hair is all about me. If I'm not so happy with, I need to go to the go to the salon to hairstyle to put more blonde in myself.
Love that you are aware of it, but I agree with bad hair days, you know, when I'm not okay with my hair, it's a bad day for me. I feel
Totally.
sad. Chris, please.
It's a very interesting question. Uh, Sometimes I try to practice this, look at conversation with myself in the past. Nowadays, it's hard. But when I'm upset or something, I talk with me myself in the mirror. No, you can do this, girl. But in the specific situation when I feel confident, I see my courage and if you and talk with myself, you can do this. I'm proud of you. You will do this, and and pass for this. You will go. I go. I like to see this.
Nice. It's all about the self-talk, you know. This is important too. Yes. Iago.
I I don't want to talk about appearance, but I will talk about it because I can think of another thing right now. But something that I really like when I look in the mirror is my legs because I got lucky with my genetics. And I got a really nice, batata da perna for me. I think that it's a really nice one. So yeah, I think that's it. And I think that I'll also say that now I'm really proud of myself on trying to be more positive because I used to be more negative. I don't know, I blame it on my sign. I'm a Capricorn, so everything is really bad for me. So, but now I'm trying to be more positive, and I do my affirmations every day, and that's something that it's really helpful. So yes, the two things that I am proud of.
I need to work on my affirmations. This is something that is working for you, so I need to try it. I'm gonna steal it. Um, Let me see. About personality, I think that I'm very, I don't know, confident about this because even though I am an introvert, like a very shy person, I think that I'm very friendly too. Like this is something that my friends and girlfriend and coworkers always say to me. So this is something that I think it's a good soft skill to have, like in all places or areas of our lives, because people feel happy and people feel, I don't know, comfortable talking to me. So this is something that I love it, being friendly. And you know these little wrinkles like that we all have. My mom said like yesterday for me that I need Botox, like at 28. I think this is so beautiful. I love seeing this on people. Like I have, there's a video of Billie Eilish, and it's so clear that she has like these wrinkles, and I think this is beautiful when we smile, and it's so cute. So I love this when I see the mirror. This is something that I'm always talking about because it's very important to me to have my wrinkles, you know. And my mom's, she's not, I don't know, she was not offending me, but she works with beauty, in the beauty area, like health. And people are always trying to avoid these things, this pé de galinha, I don't know the name. I think it's pé de galinha, right, that we know here in Brazil. But I think it's the most beautiful thing that we have on our faces. Especially like my grandma, she's Japanese, and it's so clear, like her eyes almost close when she smiles. I think it's beautiful. Nice, guys. I think we did great. Answer this one. We have 5 minutes. I really want to know from you guys, what do you think about the subject, this conversation? Isabella, what do you think? How was the conversation for you?
I really like it. I think we always need to understand ourselves with these positive things that we usually only think in a negative way, or always judge it ourselves. So it's good to remember and think in these things.
Nice. I agree too. I think that it's a good thing to remember. I just sent you guys the survey. I always forget this. Always like I send it like 5 times. So here it is. And for you, Chris, how was the conversation for you?
A good conversation. It's necessary all the time.
Yes. I hope you face
Good,
your
good.
fears. I'm gonna thinking about this. I'm cheering for you and for me too. Iago, go ahead.
It was a really nice topic. I think that it's something that we can always think about, the things that, I don't know, like the abilities that we already have and what or how we can improve, because it's a lot of different tools that we can try to build our confidence. So whatever is the skill that we are trying to develop. So I think that it was really nice this time to reflect on it, I think.
Nice. I agree with you. Andrea, what do you think?
Yes, I totally agree. I really like this kind of topics, that makes us reflect about our lives, our ideas. So congrats, Louise. It was amazing in my opinion.
Thank you. Thank you for being here. Guys, thank you for this conversation, for being so brutal, honest, and open and engaging in this conversation. It was a fun topic for me too. I'm gonna remember the tips for my presentation at work tomorrow. So I'm
Yes,
still nervous, but I think that less, maybe a little less.
you will do
And
great.
yes, yes.
Good
Believe in
luck.
yourself.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. I'm gonna think about you tomorrow. And thank you for this immersion.